Quality of life changes like OLED, RGB keyboard backlight, and the merging of GeForce and Quadro options make the latest ZBook a more versatile solution for professional workstation environments and content creators alike. As its name suggests, the HP ZBook Studio 15G8 is the successor to the ZBook Studio 15G7 with updated processors and new features not available on previous models. The new model also replaces the ZBook Create G7, which was essentially the same laptop as the ZBook Studio G7, albeit with GeForce instead of Quadro graphics. Thus, the ZBook Studio G8 has consolidated and inherited all the configurations of the two older G7 models for a long list of configurable options ranging from vPro to non-vPro Tiger Lake H CPUs and both Quadro and GeForce GPUs. Our test unit is a higher-end configuration equipped with the vPro-enabled Core i9-11950H CPU, RTX 3070 GPU, and 4K OLED touchscreen for approximately $4,200 retail. Lesser SKUs with the Core i7-11800H, integrated Iris-A graphics only, FHD display, or Quadro T1200 graphics are available for significantly less. There are no Xeon options, however. Direct competitors include other ultra-thin Core H-powered mobile workstations like the MSI WS66, Razer Blade 15 Studio, Asus ProArt, or the Lenovo ThinkPad P15s. HP hasn't changed the external chassis design, and so our original comments on the ZBook Studio 15G7 also apply here. Instead, the changes are internal, including optional per-key RGB lighting and a revised cooling solution to pull in more air than on last year's model. The model continues to be one of the smallest 15.6-inch workstations available with Core H series CPUs and GeForce/Quadro level graphics, despite its old chassis design. It's even smaller than the ZBook Firefly G8, which comes with slower internals than our ZBook Studio G8. It's worth noting that touchscreen SKUs are ever so slightly thicker than the non-touch SKUs by 1/100th of an inch, 0.70 inch versus 0.69. Port options are fewer than on the Dell Precision 7550, as the latter integrates everything on the ZBook Studio G8 plus gigabit RJ45, HDMI, and an extra USB-A port. Users will have to take advantage of the two integrated Thunderbolt 4 ports to fully exploit the docking capabilities of the HP system. Port positioning is a bit tight between the proprietary AC adapter barrel port and the two USB-C ports along the right edge. Thicker cables or USB-C devices may block access to the adjacent ports. HP has actually downgraded the SD card reader this year. Moving 1 GB of images from our UHS-2 test card to desktop takes around 14 seconds compared to less than half that on the ZBook Studio G7. We're not sure why HP would do this, but it's disappointing nonetheless, especially for content creators who rely on the card reader. The Intel AX201 comes standard for Wi-Fi 6 and Bluetooth 5.2 connectivity. Transfer rates are stable at around 1,400 megabits per second in both directions when paired to our Netgear RAX200 test router. Please subscribe to my channel for more videos.